How are you, Mustafa? How are you? Where are you joining me from, Mustafa? Where are you joining me from? Let me know as soon as you come up where you're joining me from. Yeah, how are you? How are you guys? Where are you joining me from? Just tell me where you're joining me from. I have some gift for some people today. I have some gift for some people today. Make sure you share. I want to see the highest person that share more. And I have some gifts for you today. Definitely, when I say it, I'm not joking. I have some gift for you guys today. Make sure from which of the states. Don't ask for. I'm not bringing anybody up now. Don't ask for that. Just tell me where you're joining me from. I want to know where you're joining me from. Tell me your name. Tell me you're a Christian or a Muslim. I want to also know that, and I want to learn something. I want to give you guys some details today, which I want you guys to learn. I want you to learn, and but make sure that you tell me your states, you tell me where you're joining me from, and I'm gonna have some giveaway for some people today. Just share as much as you can. Share giveaway. Make sure you share as soon as you come on board. Just share. I want to see that you share it. I want to see that you share. From Lagos, what part of Lagos? Agumbiade de Sola. What part of Lagos? Anafiok de Psalmist. Wow. Joining from Akwa Ibom State. I love that name. God bless you very much. Please, I want you to let me know Akwa Ibom. Push it up there. Share as much as you can. I want to see the number of people. Some of my team are currently in the meeting. They're going to be joining right now anyway. Well, this is it. This is it. You are welcome to the month of June. You're welcome. You're all welcome to the month of June. You're all welcome. Share. I want you to share it as much as you can. There will be giveaway in this live today. It could be you. I will just pause and I'll pick one of Mr. Osman. How are you? Adamu Mohammed. How are you, sir? How are you, sir? How are you, sir? Joshua LJ. How are you? From Taraba State. Wow. Ice Taraba. On the YouTube as well. Make sure you share. Just share on YouTube, on Facebook. Make sure you share to as much as people as you can share it to. Now, this is it. In life, we all attempt to achieve some certain things. And sometimes in our quest to achieve those tasks, we fail. But this is the truth. The word failure does not exist. The word failure only exists in the heart of the person who is trying to push the goal. If you decide to turn your failure to success, it is a thing of a choice. If you decide to admit a failure and turn back, it is also a thing of a choice. Now, what makes the difference between those who succeeded in life and those who failed? Those who succeeded in life did not see failure as a reason to back up. Would you be traveling from Lagos to Kano, and because you have a flat tire, you will now decide to turn back to Lagos? If that happens, it is a clear sign that what you are going to do in Kano is not important, or the reason why you are going is not well defined. Every time you progress in life, you will face challenge. Let me say that again. Every time you progress in life, you will face challenge. The only reason you will not face challenge is never to attempt to grow. I was telling somebody who called me today, I said, January till now, not like I have so much money, but I have single-handedly raised 109 million from nowhere. How it happened, I did not know. But because of the power of determination and consistency made me take out such money without even knowing that I have such money. What am I trying to say? Every time you want to grow, be ready to fight battle, because the scope of progress in life is in pyramid. Now, if you jump up, it is difficult, but to come down, it is easy. That telling you growing to the top is tasking. It is tasking. It is demanding. You have to be intentional to achieve it if you want to grow in success in life. You have to be intentional. You have to be deliberate. You have to be consistent. People will betray you. People will insult you. Even the people you have helped. Somebody said today, he said, if you lie yourself on the floor for people to walk, to pass through or walk on you, the same people will still say you are not smooth enough. Let me come back again. When you lay yourself on the floor for people to walk past through on you to their next destination, after they get to where they are going, the same people will tell you your body wasn't smooth enough. What am I trying to say? People will always have something to say about you. Either you are good, either you are bad, either you are neutral, either being a Christian, you being a Muslim. It's not a yardstick for them not to talk about you. If you are poor, they will talk about you. If you are successful, they will talk about you. Then why can't you be yourself and push forward and achieve what you want to achieve in life? If you're a prostitute, you'll be talked about. If you're a single mother, you'll be talked about. If you are not married, you'll be talked about. If you are married, you'll be talked about. If you are jobless, you'll be talked about. If you are not jobless, you'll be talked about. Any position you find yourself, people will find a subject to discuss about you. But do you know a normal saying of life? That it is only feeble-minded people that discuss people. Great mind discuss ideas. Great mind, people with substance, they discuss ideas. Only feeble-minded people will sit down and begin to make people a subject of discussion. Anytime you find yourself where people sit down and begin to make somebody, either directly to you or indirectly to you, a subject of discussion, be careful. You better leave, because the next person to be discussed about is going to be you. Some people have taken that as a job for themselves. Their major job is to discuss people. Their major job is to criticize. So if you decide to be in the class of such people, I bet you your chances of progressing in life will become slim. Slim. Because nobody talked about people and end up becoming great. No. When you come together and begin to discuss ideas, that is when you can progress. But if you have made people as a subject of discussion, all in the name of bringing them down, because you want to win cheap, you want to score cheap points to yourself, it's just a matter of time. You will soon become the subject of discussion. You will soon be. So in this month of June, take a lead. What does that mean? That is my own tag for this month of June. Now, in the month of June, you will have to make a decision. I have made decision since yesterday, and I told myself I want to make at least 20 family laugh in this month of June. I want to put a smile in the face of 20 family on an average, and I will explain to you. every time you are thinking good about other people, God will also put people somewhere there to begin to think good about you. On an average, I want to put smile on 20 people, 20 family. And I'm not talking of small money. I want to talk of good money. Now, this is it. What have you made as a choice for yourself? Do I have need for money? Yes, I do. Do I not have particular challenges that require money? Yes, I do. But I've realized that sometimes what I have, it is not necessarily going to solve my problem and cannot solve my problem. The only way out is for me to give it to those that money can solve their problem. Then depend on God. Because I've realized that the principle of seed and harvest time will never cease as long as you are living. Some of you don't understand that sometimes God will trust you with 200,000 naira. And that 200,000 naira is a seed. It is not meant for you to spend the money. God gave it to you for you to help others. As soon as you help others, it will touch the heart of other people to also help you and bring you out of your current financial situation. If you truly desire a tree, that fruit in your hand must be sown. If you desire a tree, that seed in your hand must be sown. So the money some of you have in your hand, do you know how funny it is? There are some of you who are in this place. You have shoes that you don't use anymore, bags that you don't use anymore, trousers, clothes. And there are people out there who cannot even afford to buy one trousers. You dump your own in the side, it's getting rotten. And the prayer point of the other person is say, God, just give me one trouser and one pair of shoe. That is what I want. So don't you know that God can use you to answer the prayer of a man? You might not have money. You might not have a big car to give to them. But that one trouser and that one shoe can make meaning in the life of somebody. I will tell you guys this story. It's a reality. It happens to me. Back in the days, a friend of my father who was a senator came to Kaduna from Abuja. And when the man got to Abuja, Kaduna, he cited me and he asked my dad, is this your son? My dad said, yes. He said, come here. Oh, you have grown tall. You are now a big boy. And the man counted, I can't remember the exact money. I don't want to exaggerate. But the money he gave to me was enough for me to buy a trouser, a shirt, a shoe, and I'll still have, after transporting myself to go and buy it, I will have some change. I truly needed that shoe and that shirt that day because what I have was not enough. Because my dad is not that kind of person that pays attention into what you wear. But he will give you opportunity to make money. So what you now do with your money is your choice. So as the man gave me the money, I went, because the money could not buy me the exact one. There's a place called Kaswambechi in Kaduna. So I went to Kaswambechi where they buy Okirika. So I went to buy the designer. I clean it, I wash it, and I iron it. I press it properly. Then the following morning, as I was about to wear the cloth, I heard a voice audibly. I am not saying somebody spoke with me. I heard audibly, I must not wear the cloth. Wow. The first, and I'm not like, I lied not. Tears came out of my eyes, water rolling on my eyes. I was crying. It's like, why? I couldn't question because I know this must be from God. Then I packaged the cloth in the bag. And while I was in the church that morning, I had the person that I should go and give the cloth to. Now, this is the truth. I package it. I do not want the person to know me. I do not want the person to see me. I never knew the wife have seen me once. But God knew my heart. That I was not going there to show, to say it was from me, blah, blah. No. I didn't even have money to go to their place. Do you know what I did? But I have a trainers. I have a tracksuit and a t-shirt. Then I jogged. We're living in Goningora. I was going to Angwanromi. No, I can't even remember. It's Angwanromi. Very close to Goningora, not too far. I think it's Angwanromi. Then I jogged that early morning. It was Monday morning. I jogged. I got to the place. I wake up early so that people will think I am doing exercise. So I put it in the bag. Then I jogged down to the place. As the man was going, he has a machine, motorbike. As he wanted to go out, he wanted to look back. I hid so that he couldn't see me. So as the man went out, then I went to there. I said, please, the man, this is a gift. The woman was saying, from where? I said, just tell him that he has a gift. God knows I never mentioned my name. But how God does it, I don't know. The following Sunday, the man said, there is one young boy that came to my house. He came to give me a clothes that I needed for a program in a church. And the guy brought it. I have seen the boy before. And do you know what my pastor said? My pastor said it can only be one person. Then he mentioned my name. And that was the day God told me, I will never lack any amount of shoe that I want to wear, I will always wear. Any amount of clothes. So some of us have sown a kind of seed of blessings into the heart of people that every day they remember those days, they will be praying for us. And I'm saying to you, you might not have the 1 billion. Peace, how are you? You might not have the 1 billion. You might not have the 200 million. You might not have the 100,000, 5,000. But this is the, you might have just as little as 1 cup of, and go to the person who is near to you, who you know that is struggling, and say to them, don't take it personal. I don't have this much, but this is what I have. I feel like sharing with you. If all of us have this mentality and the spirit of contentment, there will be no need for anybody to kidnap anybody. There will be no need for anybody to want to use anybody for ritual money. But because we have a society where somebody will become a billionaire overnight, a billionaire, he is doing nothing. Yeah, even the least thing that he will have done, maybe playing lottery, he didn't play lottery. He didn't play Baba Jebu. He didn't play Ninja Bet. He just became a billionaire overnight. And nobody cares to say, what do you do, sir? The person will bring bunch of money and be spraying it up. And they'll be saying, that man is very rich. No, that is not what they call richness. The riches that we are talking about is not in the amount of the money you accumulate in your bank. Riches is traceable to the amount of souls you have been able to bless, either directly or indirectly. That is what they call riches. How many people have you touched their life? How many people can say, I am under this person, at least I am being paid salary from this person? How many people? How many? No matter how small it is. I've told you guys this story before. I have the company that I wanted to shut down in Nigeria some time ago. One of my staff that I got him employed via newspaper. He saw the advertisement via newspaper. So he was now one of those guys that was close to me. So when I said, okay, we're going to shut this down because we're not making anything for me, it's not going the way I want it. Please, I want it shut down. And he was begging and said, please, if you shut this business down, there is no way I will go. I said, so what do you want me to do? He said, please, sir, I don't know what you are going to do, but just settle me. I said, you didn't serve me. I am not your father. You said to me, how am I going to say to you? He said, just do anything. Start me up. I said, okay. Now, whatever you do not use your money to buy, sometimes you don't place value on it. So I said, okay, you know how much this part of the business worth? He said, yes, sir. Do you know how much the car that are attached to the business worth? He said, yes, sir, because they are the one that went to clear it from the port. I said, okay, go. Any amount you have, go and bring it. That's how I told him. I said, go and bring any amount. When they search all their house, every friend he has, all the money they could put together was 250,000. Even the equipment in that place alone, that money cannot buy, talk less of the car and other things. The guy was, so he could not come to tell me after 1 week. So he was now telling the security man that he doesn't know how he's going to confront me, that he felt embarrassed and insulting for him to go and give me that low amount for what I want to do. So the guy was so down. Then I asked for you, I said, let them go and call him for me. So by the time they brought him to me, and I said, what was the problem? I told you to go and bring any amount. If it's 10,000 you brought, I will have collected it. And the guy said, sir, the money on ground is 250,000. I said, drop it on the table. He dropped it. I said, give him the key, give him everything. The money wasn't the point. I wanted him to place some certain value onto what I'm giving to him. He knew just to clear the car alone, as at that time, because before the clearing cost went up, it's about 400,000. And I said, drop what you have. That was what the guy was doing, that he got his own business, he got married, he had his own kids. And this is the point. How many people in your little capacity have you put smile in their face or on their face? How many? How many? How many people? So the karma is real. Karma is real. So if you make people cry, be ready to cry. If you make people smile, be ready to smile. Even if people want to hurt you, instead of you to cry, you'll be smiling. Why? Because you have sown the seed of goodness. The seed of goodness is real. It's real. So this month of June, don't just take it like every other month. Don't. We are almost getting into half of the year. Have you asked yourself? This is the time to reflect. How did you start? Where are you going? Where are you currently? What do you need to do? Or what will it take you to get to where you are going to? You need to ask yourself those vital questions. Because until you sit yourself down and ask yourself those questions, answers will not come. Some of you desire to build your house by the year 2025. And somebody come to offer you a land, a plot, and you said you do not have money. Yes, you do not have. But can you ask for them to say, can I pay this land 3 or 2 times? If the answer is yes, then subscribe, sign a contract, pay for the land. Before the end of the year, you will have finished paying for the land. Then if you cannot build it this year, you make it a project for next year. That is how you can achieve success. Success is a journey. It's not a destination. Everywhere you stop in the journey of success is a bus stop. It's not your full stop. It's a bus stop. So if you decide to say you want to only stop when you have 1 million, it is a choice. Your 1 million point is the starting point for other people. And if you decide that they say, this 1 million is not enough for me, I want to go to 10 million, you will realize you will get to 10 million. If you go to 10 million and say, no, this 10 million is too small, I want to make it 100 million, you will realize you will also be able to make 10 million. And that is how life is. Life is a journey. Success is a journey. So don't hold yourself back and begin to give yourself headache crazily. Whatever you cannot achieve last month, make attempt again to start it this month. Somebody was discussing with me just last week, and the person said to me, and I said to him, I said, every quote that you hear from every man that you see today who is a successful person, they are quotes, they will go viral because those quotes are battered out of situation that the man who gave the quote was going through. I said it. They gave birth to those quotes out of situations of life, out of challenges, out of pains. Have you seen a woman giving birth to a baby before, crying and saying so many things? There are things that they will be saying sometimes. They don't want to say it, but the pain of the birth, the pain of the delivery demands them or compel them or trigger those words out of them. So the same thing with you. How are you feel? How are you? It's been long. Where have you been to? So the same thing with you. The same thing. So whatever you are going through now is a phase. If anybody look down on you, it is their opinion. But be rest assured that everything you are going through now will soon come to an end. Nothing lasts forever. If I tell you that I did not have the 109 million that I said I raised, I did not have that money. But one way or the other, I raised the money. I raised it. I did. I was telling somebody, I said, when I check 109, how did I do it? I don't know. I don't know. So what am I trying to say to you? You have gone too far to turn back. You have gone too far to turn back. The distance between you and success is shorter than the distance between where you are and where you started from. So going back is not an option for you. Some people will insult you. He has not gotten married. He has not gotten this. Marriage is not a fulfillment. It's not. So if anybody say, wow, he has not given birth to a baby, blah, blah, blah. The person that gave birth to baby, how sure is he or for her that that baby is going to become successful? Or that baby will not be the one to send him to hell grave? So everything you have better than others, don't make other people feel less than you. My dad was one of the persons that I know that gives, that I know. He gives a lot. But my dad will give you and insult you. He will give you and insult you. You know, sometimes somebody give you something and insult you. It make you feel less of who you are. It make you feel less. You feel like, but there are some giving that you have no choice. Okay, now you are feeling hungry. There's no any other option you have. And somebody gave you food, yet the person insulted you. Of course, you just digest the insult and just make sure you get some food to eat. But the person that gives you will now go and say, I'm the one that gave him this. No, you didn't give the person food. You insulted the person. Because the food will go to the person's belly, but the insult will be stored in his memory. The day the person had opportunity to reply your insult, you will be shocked what the kind of thing you will get back. So by the time my dad was going down, or when he was down, he could not get anybody to assist him. Why? Because everybody he helped, literally, is either he insulted them, or he bullied them, or he disgraced them, or he sent them away, one way or the other. So I'm trying to explain to you now that whatever you are doing to anybody, first do it to yourself. If you are the one in that shoe, how will you feel? How? How will you feel? Will you feel good? If the answer is yes, then fine. If you're not going to feel good, don't do it to others. Don't. Don't. So what am I saying that to you? Today is the beginning. Draw your plan for the month. If what you are doing is not giving you what you want, then it is time for you to re-strategize and replan. Sometime in life, what we get, what we put in, is more than what we get. And if that is true, then we need to change our work or change our business. Because if your expenses is more than your income, you are going to always be indebted. If your expenses is higher than your income, sure, you'll be indebted. Alternatively, you become a beggar in your community. If they see for this, say, please borrow me this. Please, I want to cook soup. Give me new Maggi. Give me salt. Give me pepper. Give me water. So as soon as you knock people's door, they know that you are coming to beg. Is it a good thing? For me, it's not. Those who know me very well. I rather sleep in my place fasting than for me to go and knock my neighbor and say, please, give me pepper, give me salt. I will never do that. But there are people who can do it. They don't see it as anything. But is it a good thing? The answer is no. So change your pattern, change your style. Change your style. Ask yourself questions. I've always told you, business is about solving problems. Check your community, check your area. What problem can you solve in a low scale? Firstly, start for free. Start for free. When the people see that is good, then you monetize it. When you start free, gradually you technically begin to monetize it. As you are monetizing it, gradually at a cheaper cost, you begin to make money at a cheaper cost. You might not take it as a business, just take it as a hobby, take it as a, keeping yourself busy. But by the time it becomes major thing, you can now take it as a business. The owner of Mark Zuckerberg, when they created Facebook, they didn't create Facebook for business. It wasn't created for business. They created it for them to begin to connect with their friends. Go and check the history of Facebook. Now it has been monetized. It has become a platform that gives money. It's also now a platform that employs thousands of people. Thousands of people. Neme, how are you? So it is like that. So first start whatever you are doing. My staff was telling me today what we spent in my branch in Kaduna this month, last month, was about 5 million. I didn't even know that I've spent that kind of money. I did not know. Because what I was doing, I was trying to touch humanity. I was building, we were building. Time is coming when we begin to get those big money. And people are now saying, how did he do it as a ritualist? If you like, call me a ritualist, call me a kidnapper, it's your choice. When I was putting my little 5 million, 10 million that I'm supposed to use to feed myself, that I'm putting it into life of people, you are not there. So when I now blow, you want to call me a ritualist, so this is your choice. I have no choice. But I'm just saying to you, now reflect and ask yourself question. What you are doing, if you continue this thing that you are doing in the next 5 years, where will you find yourself? Where will you find yourself? Are you going to be successful, or you will be worse than where you are right now? If the answer is yes, then ask yourself, check the community you are. What problem can you solve? Stop looking for job. Start looking for problem to be solved. The day you find the problem to be solved and you deploy the appropriate methodology or formula to solve it by yourself, be rest assured that is the day money will begin to follow you. And in the real sense, money is not what you pray for. Money is a reward of what you offer. The kind of problem you are willing to solve will define the kind of money that you flow to your direction. If you are not willing to solve big problem, don't expect big money. I've told you guys time without number, those who have been following me for a long time. I said, the manufacturer of Rolls Royce, if you want a Rolls Royce today, now, you will have to wait between 6 months to 1 year, because that is when it will cost them. But if you want any ordinary car, it takes them 24 hours to 48 hours to manufacture. So anything great that you want to get access to, it requires time. Someone once told me that great thing start from the bottom. Only grave start from the top. If you want to grow from where you are, start from the bottom. If you want to grow to the top, it might look small, but start small. You don't not anything that you sow today that grow the following money, they run away from it. It's from the demon, it's the demonic world. Every great thing takes time to grow. Business take time to grow. Relationship take times to grow. Academics qualification take time for you to get the certificate. Even your current president has been nurturing this ambition for years. For years. So you don't come out in a day and expect it to blow in that same day. No business you plant a day grow that same day. None. So make sure that you have studied how you started, where you are, and also calculate what it will take you to go to where you are going to. If you can find those things rightly, then be rest assured that success is guaranteed. And I tell you today that I welcome you into the month of July, the month where you have to take a lead. What I mean by taking a lead meaning you take responsibility by going forward. Thank you very much for being part of the podcast. So I'm going to pick some few people, or alternatively, let me send money to my let me send money now to Arsenal to just share to some people, rather, because sometimes it gives me a headache to begin to give people money on this place. It gives me a headache. So I'll just send her now. I'll send her some money now to share, or if it's data they want to share for people, wherever they want to do it. Immediately I post now. I love you guys so much. You will now begin to see me. That's why you have not seen me on Facebook for a very long time. Why you didn't see me is because I have been busy. I told you guys I did not have that kind of money, but I raised 109 million between January and now. I needed to do something, and God helped me to raise that money. I do not have that money. That's the truth. If I say I have it, I'm lying. But I was able to raise it to do what I wanted to do, and that's how life is. And that's why, thank you very much, Mrs. Folashade, for the star. And that's why I do not want you to give up. Whatever you're doing, don't give up. Don't let anybody discourage you. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep breaking, keep breaking. You break through. It is difficult. Don't get me wrong. Nobody promises, even God did not say it's going to be easy. Nothing is going to be easy. But one thing is sure, one thing is guaranteed. As long as you never quit, as long as you never stop, be rest assured that you will get to where you are going to one day. It might look tough, it might look rough, it might look unsuitable. Even those who are close to you, they will insult you, they will attack you, they will abuse you, they will say so many things. But one thing, the same people will begin to celebrate you when you get to where you're going to. So don't let any human being discourage you. I love you from the depth of my heart, and I'm going to release the phone for my staff now. Asana, please call me immediately. I go now. Just call me straight away on you guys' platform so that I can release money for you now to do that. Thank you so much. May the Lord bless you. Have a wonderful and blissful week. Make sure that you touch life in this month. As you help people, God will send people, others, to help you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you, guys.